Hi Flosstube, it's Sarah from I Swear I'm Stitching. Today is April 5th. I should know that. My daughter's birthday's tomorrow. This is Flosstube number 15. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. This is a channel about stitching mainly, but I also do some other crafts. But my main one is stitching. If you're coming back, hi, thanks for coming back, you guys. Oh, sorry. Groaning beagle. They just got groomed, so they're not happy and they're passed out. But so we'll jump right into it. I feel like I have a lot, at the same time I don't feel like I have a lot. It's weird. It's I'm so used to going 1 week. Going 2 weeks feels feel off my game. But anyways, okay, so we will start with, oh, I probably should organize my giant stack of crap, but I didn't. Okay, so FFOs. I did not organize anything. I just shoved it all on my desk. Like, oh, what is that? Dirt. How'd that get there? Anyways, sorry. So, I fully finished my Squirrels and Flowers by Gera, Kyoko Maruka. It was for Stitch Asia last month. I finished it in a cute little hoop. Look how cute those little squirrels are. I love, oh, you guys, I don't know what, I'm going to apologize now. I have anxiety and I bite my nails and I've really bit the heck out of them, so they're kind of gross right now. I just use a pen to point to stuff. It's down on my finger. Oh well. Ignore the gross fingernails. Ugh. So I love that orange and that blue, and look at the cute little tails. Ugh. God, the nails are gross. Look at the cute little tails. So yeah, I just finished it a little hoop, that's a light pink ribbon, and it just hangs on my wall. I love it. She has a couple of patterns that I want to get. So I'm very thankful for the Stitch Asia hashtag on Instagram for, you know, spreading word and awareness for Asian designers and Asian themed designs. And it's really brought some designers to my focus that I was not aware of. So I definitely have plans to stitch more of her stuff in the future. I need another table. I don't want to throw it on the floor. I'm going to put it on my printer. And then I fully finished my sunflowers for Ukraine. The foundation paper piecing sunflower, and last time I said I didn't know if I was going to turn it into a project bag or a pillow. I was leaning towards pillow at the time, but then a bunch of people said I should make it into a project bag, so I did. There's my project bag. I just did some really simple quilting on it. I just quilted around the center of the sunflower, around the outside of the sunflower, and then right there connected the borders. Yeah. So there's my project bag, and I love it. Thank you guys for telling me to make it into a project bag. Good call. And the back's just the same. This is it's all wrinkly from when I folded it. This is just Moda Grunge, but it's perfect. The blue and the yellow. So it's like a sunflower on a blue backdrop. And then inside, I ripped off my label. Tell me what was in there, which was my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. Let me put that back on. Okay, inside is just a gray and blue grunge. Nothing fancy. And I know a lot of people do the project bags with the zipper up top. And when I order them, I order those ones. But when I make them, I just prefer the good old zipper top, unzip, shove in, zip close. That's my preferred way to make them. So pretty. And this is one of the few bags I've actually used interfacing on, so it has some stability. Normally I just do quick and dirty outer fabric, lining fabric, call it a day. But I'm happy about that. And that is the pattern is by Quiet Play. Is that right? yeah, Quiet Play, called Sunflower for Ukraine. It's now a free pattern. She just asked that you donate some money. When I bought it, she was selling it to raise money to send to the Ukraine, and it got so popular so fast it overwhelmed her. All right, so, and then my last fully finished project is I believe I got her quilt back from Missouri Star Quilt after my last Flosstube. My daughter's best friend's quilt, her Star Fall quilt by Emily Dennis. I got it in the mail. I forgot that apparently for her quilt, I paid for them to bind it. So when it arrived, it was completely done. So I texted her and told her it was done, and she came and picked it up immediately. So she was so excited to have it. So all I did was I grabbed a quick picture of my husband. Oh, sorry about that ring light. There we go. And I used Kona cotton solids and yellows. It's lemon ice, maize, lemon, banana, pepper, and sunny. And then for the gray, it's a Moon and Stars by Andover. And I don't think I have a close-up, but it was a lot easier to see the Moon and Stars on the black fabric of my daughter's. On the gray fabric of her friend's, it's a little hard in the distance to see the moon and, damn it, Moon and Stars. I love that yellow right there. That's so pretty. But yeah, she loved it so much. She swung by, picked it up, and then like 10 minutes later sent me a picture of the quilt on her bed. So it's so fulfilling to make things for people who really want them and really appreciate them. And I know she'll love it for years to come. So, all right. So now, mini finished objects are the current sals I'm doing. So that is not a sal. Here we go. This is the Mini Bouquet Sampler by Jeanette Douglas Designs. I'm stitching it on 32 count Lagana in Old West by Color and Cotton. So April was that one right there. Oh, I love those reds. Oh, it's so pretty. I've been stitching a lot on Lugana lately and really digging it. I mean, I've always liked it, but I was kind of more of a linen girl the past few years. But I'm enjoying my Lugana so much that I changed my fabric of the month from Bestitch Me. I messaged her just yesterday to ask to change it to Lugana. So that's it so far. These are such a fun little stitches. They're like, that took me a day. I could have probably got done in work if I had a slow day of work. So that was April, yeah. And then I finished my, let's drop it on the floor, it's in a bag. My April dinosaurs for the Clouds Factory ABC Dinosaurs Sal. This is on 32 count Lugana in Kiwi by Color and Cotton. So this month was F and G. Now, F, Fukuiraptor, and G is Gallimimus. And I'm pretty sure I can only say that because didn't the little boy in Jurassic Park say Gallimimus? Those dinosaurs that were running towards them. I'm pretty sure for some reason that one seems easy for me to say. Like I feel like I've heard it before. Anyways, so it was F and G. Nice little I can't get this. Nice little dinosaurs. So this stitched up in like a day and a half. F and G. Can't see. That fabric is so blown out. That's pretty close to the fabric color. Look how cute they are. Oh, that totally blows out the color. But, and then this is it so far. I think I just heard Hank. We have a mouse in the house. I named him Hank. We almost caught him once. Oh, I love it so much. I love those dinosaurs so much. I thought that that was my favorite dinosaur. So far, he's my favorite over here, the water dinosaur. So yeah. Sorry. Alarm's going off. I've been bad at hydrating, so I had to set my watch alarm every few minutes to tell me to drink. Right. So those are my mini FOs. And now on to whips. So whips. So whip go numbers were called, and they are 7 and 10. And I can't remember which is which, but one is 10 days on my Chatelaine, and one is 10 days on my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. I have not started Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, but I have been working on my Chatelaine. And I got so impatient because I started doing it, and then I realized that I didn't have a lot of the threads I needed because I ordered it from European Cross Stitch. They are 6 months behind. I ordered it back in December. So I gave in and I used my gift card from Janet. Thanks again, Janet! And for 123 Stitch, and I ordered a couple of dinky dies so I could, they actually should arrive today, work around the outside and of the middle motif and be able to stitch some more because it's a big chunk of dinky dies. Sorry, just looking. It's a big chunk of dinky dies that needs to be used. So right now I'm using the little DMC I can around. But anyways, sorry, got distracted. So I ordered that, and then I ordered a few more fancy flosses, just overdyed cottons for a couple projects I want to start this year. Halloween Quaker, I think, something like that. Anyways, I'm mumbling. This is Egypt Garden by Chatelaine. It is on 32 count vintage country mocha. I have my little arrow so I know which way is up. Since it's a mandala and everything's the same. Those little fish were killing my eyes. I got old lady eyes. And one-on-one is hard. But I finished as much of the fishies as I could. Because I don't have the thread for all of it. So I'm just doing what DMC I can. And then once I get the rest, just a little bit of DMC in, there's really no other DMC to go for a while. But luckily, my dinky dies are supposed to go around here. So, and they should come today. So, but the goal for Whip Go is 10 days on this, and I'm like 4 or 5 days in now. So, I'm happy with my progress. Oh, I just dropped my bag. And then after this, I will start, after my 10 days on this, I'll finally start my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, which I have in that bag. Ooh. Got a lot of, this is a very old bag. My friend made me a long time ago. It's a little snug. Oh my gosh. It's very snug. Why is it so snug? I got it in before. There we go. Okay. What else? What other whip did I do? Black and Sky. It's in that same bag. Yeah, I don't have a lot of bags, so I double up a lot of times. Well, that's why we didn't close. I had my little Notions bag. Oh, it was all bent up in there. Okay. That's my Chatelaine. And then I worked a little bit on my Black and Sky. Not a little bit, I got a fair amount done. My goal for last month's Whip Go was half a block, and I did half a block. I almost did the full block, but I miscounted and had to rip out a bunch and got mad and stopped. Oh my gosh, such a big piece of fabric. Okay. This is on 18 count Ada by Bestitch Me. It's in a gray color, no name. I got it on Friday Night Fight Night. So that's what I got so far. I'm just using DMC because I had done Okay, this is what it's gonna look like. I just have working copies. This is an awful picture of what it will look like. See the top border with the diamonds? I did the middle diamonds to make sure, like all the way across, to make sure I'd have fabric big enough. And then off of those diamonds, I started the block. Well, even though the pattern says to keep count because not everything's even, I just assumed the spaces were all even, and they're not. So I had to rip out all of this, which wouldn't be a big deal, but that was my second time ripping out that stupid flower thing. So I had to rip that out, redo that, recount my wings, and redo a little bit of the wing. So then I got down that far and I was done. I was done for that. I was done with that. I had to rip out all that. There's still some left on that side because that was not in the Q-snap when I was working on it. But I do love it. I do so much love Black and Sky. Whew. I feel like I'm zooming through this. So those are my stitching whips. You know what? I'm not even going to try to zip it this time. I'm just going to throw it on the ground with everything else. And then I have my knitting whip. I worked on my nephew's vest. It's the Hunter Vest by Jared Flood. It is using Swish DK and Cobblestone Heather. I hate this freaking vest. I hate working on this, but I love my nephew. Sometimes love sucks. But I did finally split it. I feel like I'm yelling. I don't know if I split it last time I showed this, because I don't show it all the time, because I don't work it all the time, because I hate it. Maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe I already showed this to you guys. Maybe I haven't worked on it. Oh, whatever. Here it is. Here's the vest. And these are where, see, I split it for the armholes. So now I'm working on the front. Ugh. Now I tried it on. It actually fits me. It's tight because it needs to be blocked, but it fits me. I just hope it, and when I'm all done, it'll be long enough for him. And this is what's gonna look like. Oh, I feel like I have so much more to say. The front and then the back, and then I got pickup stitches for the armhole and the neck. Why can't my nephew be 3 and not almost 18 and giant? But again, I love him. It's squishy and nice. I just hate stitching on it. And the only time I really feel like stitching on it is at work. And work is the worst place to work on it because I have to follow this big stupid chart. I have to do cables and decreases. And when I'm at home, I just want to stitch or sew. But I really need to buckle down and get this done. We go on a road trip soon, and I would have, oh, you know what, I wanted to give it to him then, but I realized he's not gonna be home, so it doesn't matter. I'll finish it when I finish it. I love my nephew, I love my nephew, I love my nephew. Keep saying it. All right. Okay, so that was my fully finished objects, my FFOs. I'm looking at my notes, my whips, plans. Keyblade to the Kingdom Sal by Stitchy started, and I was all gung-ho and ready to start it, and then I saw the pattern and I got a little sad. Well, not sad, but a little bummed because I love Kingdom Hearts. It's one of the games I played, one of the I don't, before my kids were born. or right after they were born, I can't remember, that I really loved and has a lot of fond memories. And I remember staying up really, really late playing it. And then during lockdown, I replayed most of them. That one with the card system, I'm not doing that shit. But I had I realized a select few Keyblades I really, really loved and used. So I don't recognize all the Keyblades. And when I was looking at the pattern, I was like, I'm probably not going to know half these Keyblades or remember half these Keyblades. So I didn't start it. I still want to. I just don't know when I will. I will not be keeping up with it as the stitch along. But I do still plan to stitch it eventually. And then one of my other plans are to work on start Halloween Awkward Hollow for a whip go. And then I started my son's quilt. It is Little Bits by Diane Tomlinson. It is in an old quilty magazine. Little Bits. It works up to be 56 by 56, but he wants it bigger. And we're using a gray fabric, which I left over there. And then just a bunch of random fabrics And I had him pick out a whole bunch of fabrics, and I started cutting them last night, and I realized that we picked out too many fabrics. If I had just blindly cut, I'd have enough for 2 of these quilts. So I need to go through and pick out the fabrics he really wanted, the ones where he was like, yeah, as opposed to the ones he went, that'd be nice. So, yeah, I gotta actually pay attention to what I'm doing. But I started cutting those out. And what asshole asked for 4 3/8 inch wide squares? I mean, I cut so many squares wrong because I started doing 4 1/2. I was doing 4 1/4. I had to keep reminding myself 4 3/8, 4 3/8. I even marked my, what's it called, rulers, but I still wanted to go with a 1/2 or 1/4. Anyway, so there's some of the fabrics he's picked out. His favorite colors, his other quilt we made him together a long time ago is red, green, and blue. So he really wanted reds and greens. That's yellow. And blues. And there's no blue in here. Well, I haven't cut in the blues yet. I really need to go. Oh, there's some blue. But yeah. So there's some of the fabrics. All right. That's all my works in progress and all that other crapola. We will get into haul. Oh my god, I have so much haul, you guys. This is going to be such a long video. Just full of haul. I swear to God. It's embarrassing. Okay, so we'll start with fabric. I got a random act of kindness sent to me of fabric. And my son picked out these ones to go in his quilt. Again, I didn't realize we had so many picked out, so I'll probably this is the one he liked the best, the green. I will cut mainly that and put these 2 aside in case I need extras. And then she sent me some really pretty fabrics. And then I don't know what this is. It's not quilting cotton, but I think it'll be great for finishing some cross stitches. That orange is real pretty and it's being totally blown out. It's a dark orange. And then a shit ton of this Little Mermaid fabric. My daughter loves Little Mermaid, so I don't know. Maybe I'll make something with that eventually for her, but we'll see. That was nice. Yay, random act of kindness. And then more fabric is I'm a sucker, and so as I've gotten more into quilting, I didn't really have a favorite fabric designer or whatever, but I really always liked Tulip Pink. But now that I'm sewing more and I'm seeing more fabric, my favorites are Allison Glass and Ruby Star Society. So when I saw this, where did I see this at? Where did I buy this from? Oh my gosh, I can't remember where I bought this from. I feel so bad. It was on one of the Instagram accounts I follow for some shop. Oh, I feel bad. But it's like a little bundle, a stash expansion pack. It came in this cute little thing. It's Ruby Star Society. And it's just like a half a pound, I think, of strips of Ruby Star Society fabric. And my son went through and picked out these ones for his quilt. Again, we have too much fabric picked out, but his favorites were these ones. I don't know if I can get them. Okay, it's this purple, like, cactus. His favorite was that one, that blue, and that blue. So I'll cut some of those out for him. And then it's got other really pretty, oh, look at that color. And the pretty birds. I mean, I will say I'm a little bummed because I saw other people opening theirs and they had like the octopus fabric, and I was really hoping for some octopus fabric, but I'm very happy with what I got to help expand my Ruby Star Society collection, because they are fast becoming one of my favorites for fabric. And then since we're on fabrics, I'll do my Bestitch Me fabric of the month for last month. As of yesterday, I was getting 36 count linen, but I asked her to switch me to 32 count Lugana. Sorry, can be crinkly. And I do the neutrals for now. So look away if you don't want to see it. Everyone should have got this by now. I'm one of the last people to get her fabrics. At least that's how it feels when I go online. Not that it bothers me, because it's not like I'm going to use it right away. But this is Cinnamon. Well, that's pretty cool. Look at that modeling. It's so pretty. Okay, that is not accurate. That's pretty accurate. It's like a pinky, like a pinky brown. It's very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. This is a wonderful neutral. I am really looking forward to putting something on that. It's beautiful. And like I said, Brandy's my favorite dyer. Just color and cotton, really close. But Brandy is just my favorite. What else? Oh, I don't know where it is. Did I lose it? I hope not, because sorry. I don't know what I touched. Aha, found it. Okay. So for Stitch Mania, I don't know if that's still gonna be a thing, but I plan to do something for May. But I wanted to do something that focused on beading, like Mill Hills. And I have I had 2 Mill Hills and a Satsuma Street. And then I wanted at least 1 or 2 more. And then I've been thinking about my grandpa a lot lately, and he always had in his breast pocket peppermint candies and butterscotch. I always went for the butterscotch, but for some reason the peppermint candies always stick out in my mind the most. He probably had those more. So I went and ordered peppermint candy Mill Hill to make in honor of my grandpa. And I think I'll do 2, 1 for me and then 1 for my mom. It's my mom's dad. So yeah, so I ordered that and got that for my May plans. And then I was talking about how sad I was on Instagram during the common threaded stitcher hashtag about how like your most desired pattern, and I don't really have any like unicorn patterns, but I was sad that due to sanctions and things in Russia that I probably wouldn't be able to order a kit from Al Forst Embroidery anytime soon in the near future. And someone said you could get some of them on Etsy. And so I actually found one that I really, really wanted on Etsy, and I snatched it. It is the... Do they have a better picture of it? They probably don't. Nope. Okay. It is the Alforce Embroideries, the dinosaur. Because you know I love me some dinosaurs. So it comes with, oh, they're pretty, pretty hand-dyed flosses. Or over-dyed flosses. Oh, look at those colors. And then, just, you know, some boring old fabric, but that's all I don't need anything special. And a cute little needle minder. And of course, the pattern. I'm not going to show you that. But yeah, I just had to snatch that up because it was one of the top patterns I wanted. And if I'm going to, not that I'm going to start anytime soon, but I just wanted to have it. I got bummed out. And when someone said you could find some of their patterns and or kits on Etsy, I just had to go buy one. You know me, just keep on spending money. And then, let's see. I got my Black Needle Society box. So if you want a quick look at that, I'll do a quick old run through that with you. I love it, but there's a lot of stuff in it that I'm not going to keep. So if you don't want to see it, stop watching. It's their steampunk box. And let's see. Good. I guess I'll vacuum later. Let's see. So first is the steampunk needle minder. Just somewhere in here. Oh, here it is. Oh my god, it's sticking to... Oh, that's a strong needle. Okay, it says the League of Extraordinary Stitchers. That's cute. I do like that. I will keep that. And then specialty floss. This is from Almond M&M's. Now, you guys, I think her dyeing is gorgeous. I fucking hate the way she... I hate these little things. I do not like... I am not a fan of these tiny little balls of floss. And the stickers were all popping off. Like, actually, two of them didn't even have the stickers on them. But luckily, the colors are pretty self-explanatory. Well, not luckily. One had Hugo, and then there was, like, Sherlock, I assumed was the blue, so I wrapped it around the blue. And then Gears was the only one that was left, so I assumed it was the rusty colored one. I mean, look how pretty those are. Especially that one. But I hate... I'm just going to have to unravel it and find a floss drop for it, or a bobbin. I really wish she would just not do it this way. And the fucking writing is so itty bitty. I mean, that's not going to focus at all. But it's, again, her floss, I haven't used it yet, but from the one I got from Lynn, the Lynn X Stitch Creates, it's very nice. It's very pretty. Just, and I don't like having stickers on the thread. It just makes it all fuzzy. I don't like this. I really wish you would invest in a different way to do that. Anyways, and then there's steampunk floss cards, which I guess I forgot there's another one. Nautilus. Very pretty. But see, like, it's just coming right off. Anyways. So I guess I will put those onto the floss drop cards. I mean, I'm glad there's floss drop cards so I can do that, but I just really don't like the way her floss is packaged. Anyways, so let's see. I haven't looked at these yet. Oh, these are cute. Oh, I like that one. Ah, fucking hate monkeys. Sorry. Stop. You know me. I really hate... I'm just going to throw that one away. Look at that. Stupid monkey. I hate monkeys. Ugh, I hate monkeys. The rest are cute, though. Look at the bird. Oh, that's really pretty, actually. Oh, this one's my favorite. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, so those are fun. I like those. I will keep those. I have to now to put my M&M flosses on. And then there's dirigible thread jewelry, which is like a keychain you put on your thread, like drop. Oh, that's pretty blue. Forgot how pretty it was. I don't actually put my flosses on rings usually, so I may just make that into a keychain. Or I put it on one of my project bags. I might do that. It's pretty. Dirigible. And then clockwork wheel organizer. This I'm not keeping. It's very cool though. But my daughter's birthday's tomorrow, and she had on her Amazon wish list a few wood things to make like this that my sister-in-law, no, my best friend, someone got her for her birthday. So I'm going to put this in her Easter basket. And she will love it because she also likes steampunk. So this, I'm excited about for her. And then, oh, how happy was I when I saw this? Bestitch Me fabric in 32 count Lagana. So I was super stoked about that. And it's a nice gunmetal. So it's so pretty. I can do a lot with that. And 32 count Lagana. So I don't remember if I got to choose that or not. Sometimes you get to choose your fabric. Either way, I'm happy. And then fabric measurement card. I haven't peeled the back off of it yet. You can peel the back off of it so you can put it on your fabric and see what it is. I'll probably just give that to somebody. Set it aside and include it with the giveaway or with the gift. I don't see myself using that. And then Inventor's Notebook Duo. These are cute. And I always can use notebooks. So one's got keys on it, and one's got watches. I'm going to take the key one, put that in my daughter's Easter basket as well, because she can use notebooks. And again, she likes steampunky stuff too, and I think she'd like the keys over the watches. I used to carry a pocket watch when I was in high school. Yep. That one's mine, that one's hers. Oh, then there's the accessory pouch. I'm excited about, now that I can show you, I can finally freaking use it, because I have something that has a lot of thread I need to put in a project, a lot of thread. It says, the Black Needle Society presents Steam Stitcher. If you can dream it, you can steam it. Look how pretty those pretty colors are. I said I wasn't all that excited about this box, but there's only a few things I don't plan to keep. I don't know what I was thinking when I first opened it. And then the pattern is Superior Bees, Professor Hiveman's Clockwork Pollinations Pattern, designed by Summer House Stitchworks. I don't know if I'll stitch this. Like, I don't know if I like it. I mean, I like the little keys with wings. And I like this pattern right here. That is gorgeous. I don't know. I'm torn. I really am. So I'm going to stash it because I don't know if I want to stitch it, you guys. God, so yep, so I'll stash it. So that was my quick and dirty Black Needle Society box. You know, I don't think I care for their needle line. Why does that keep doing that? I'm not touching anything. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, okay, well. Oh, shoot. I was thinking I might not care too much for the needle minders, because a lot of times, this one seems to be okay. A lot of the times I'll go to use one of the needle minders and the needle wants to fall to the side and behind or just hang. It doesn't want to go on the needle. Oh, shit. In the center. But so far, that one seems good. All right, well, that's good. Put my needle book back. Oh my God, why do you keep making those noises? because I'm kicking my keyboard, which is on the floor. That's my fault. Okay, so just a few things. I guess I'm not keeping one thing, and I'm giving 2 things to my kid. I thought I was giving more to my kid. Maybe I was gonna give her the dirigible for her keychain because she's a new driver, but she doesn't like to have a chunky keychain. Keychain. I figure it out. Oh, speaking of which, there it is. So that is all of my haul. It was a lot. I feel like that was a lot. So now we will get on to giveaway winners. Thank you everyone for joining the giveaway. I appreciate it. So the first giveaway was for this Allison Glass. It's not even in frame. Embroidery pattern. And I did the random comment picker-upper thingy earlier. It is Bobo Jessie Stitches. Congrats. Send me your address when you get a chance, please. I'll also reach out to you. And then for number 2 was the Plum Street Sampler Hens. Oh, stupid light. Okay. And that was won by Sonia Dewey. Congrats, Sonia. Thanks for watching. Email me or message me on Instagram with your address. It's linked below, my email and my Instagram account, but I'll reach out to you as well. Excuse me. And then number 3. What was number 3? Lighthouse was the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse kit. And that was won by Joanne Matthews. Thank you, Joanne. Message me with your address, please. And then number 4 was the House of Usher by Cobweb and Rose. And that was won by Gracie. Gracie, my dear, please message me your address. And then last but not least was the Planets the Neighborhood. And that was won by Kaylee Rogers. Hey, Kaylee, all those comments paid off. Message me your address. Again, I'll have my email address and my Instagram account name linked below, so you can message me on Instagram or email me your address, and I'll have those out within a week or so. I work the last half of the week, so it probably won't go out until like a Monday or Tuesday. But thank you everyone for stopping by and giving me a chance and joining my giveaways. And I now have like over 100 subscribers. It's crazy. I don't know what you guys see in me. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming back. Let's see. So we'll do a little bit of life and then I'll let you go. This has been extremely long. So my son turned 18 last week. We had a fun-filled day. We got pedicures. We saw Death on the Nile. We went to Target and picked up a few little things for his car. We came home, opened presents, ate at Applebee's. That's his favorite restaurant. And then came home and had ice cream cake. He had a great birthday. He absolutely loved it. He was spoiled rotten. 18's a big deal. We're taking him on a road trip to Mount Rushmore in May. So, yeah, that's wonderful. And then tomorrow, my daughter turns 17. Not as big of a deal. I let my kids skip school, and so she's excited not to have to go to school tomorrow. And then she's gonna get an ice cream cake too. And then for dinner, she's taking her best friend, or we're taking her and her best friend to a sushi restaurant. And yeah, my kids are a year, a week, and a day apart. So it's a busy time for like a week and a half. What happened? What else? I went to a holistic health and psychic fair last weekend. I got a chakra bracelet. I had my tarot cards read. That was interesting. She actually straight up said, you have 2 kids and you need to give them more chores. And she is absolutely correct. She also said, you're going on a long car ride or trip. And I said, yes, we are. And she said, you also go, she flipped over cards, and she says one had water, and she goes, so you go to the beach every year? I said, I do go to the beach every year. And then I had a psychic reading, and my friend who I went with was just blown away by it. And so she's like, you have to see her, you have to see her. So I did, and it was crazy how different our psychic readings were. Hers was like a straight up reading, messages from like her dad and some grandparents, and mine was straight up psychic healing. She was like, this happened to you and you need to let it go. So we did some stuff, and it was amazing because I had my eyes closed for half of it. My friend was watching, and she was doing all sorts of things around your body, and it's weird because normally I can sense people moving around me. I had no idea. She was like hovering around me doing things, and at one point she was touching my head, and it felt like she was touching my head the entire time, but she wasn't, because at one point she was just roaming around me, like pulling bad energy from me, I guess. And I thought her hands were on my head the entire time, and it was crazy because my hands were ice cold, but my rest of my body was hot, and I didn't realize it until I stood up and I was sweating. So it was crazy. I was like, oh my God, I'm sweaty. It was crazy, but I felt so much lighter afterwards as well. It was interesting. It was crazy. It was, as my friend said, it was amazing because our readings, we both didn't know what we were expecting when we went in, but they were just what we needed. It was interesting. And I don't usually like white, but when I was looking at the bracelets, the woman said, because my friend was getting stuff to help balance her, and so I kept looking at this, and the woman said, you should always buy whatever you're drawn to. And I said, well, I liked the rainbow and the chakra, but I'm more drawn towards black. So I was looking at the lava stone, but I kept looking and looking at this one. I was like, I have to have this one with the white stones, white and gray. And she said that helps with dreaming, and I should start keeping a dream journal. And I turned to my friend and went, I used to do that when I was young. I had a notebook by my bed, and I'd wake up and I'd write whatever I dreamt, or like certain words. So it was weird that was the bracelet I was drawn to. So yeah, it was interesting. It was funny because when I got my psychic reading, I sat down and my woman said, now I know you think this is bullshit. And I was like, well, not straight up bullshit, but I'm skeptical, but not an unbeliever. And it was weird that she just like, because I sat down and I was like, hi, my name's Sarah, and she asked my birthday, and we shook hands, and then she was like, she just looked at me and she's like, I know you don't think this is bullshit. And I was like, oh my God. And then it was weird because I'm a hugger, but I don't like to touch strangers. And after the healing, she gave me a smooch on the cheek, and it felt just right. Like I felt like I knew her. It was weird. It was interesting. And my daughter collects stones and crystals, and so I texted her and I said, what do you not have? So I got her a little tiger's eye, and she didn't understand why I was asking her. So when I got home, she was mad. She's like, you went to a psychic fair and you didn't take me? And I was like, I didn't even think about it. I'm so sorry. So now when there's another one, we have to take not only my friend's mom, but my daughter, because she told her mom about it. Her mom cried and wants to do it. So it was a great time. I had a great 2 weeks. My husband and I are riding bikes again when it's not cold. Just having a good time. Thanks for sitting here and listening to us for, oh my God, 50 minutes almost. You guys are so patient. I will be back next week. I'm not sure how much stitching there will be because I'm in full working on my son's quilt mode. Well, cutting the fabric. Once I cut the fabric, that's my least favorite part. So after I cut the fabric sits. First, I iron the fabric and it sits for like a month, and then I cut the fabric and it sits for about a month, and then I sew. So once I get the fabric all cut out, I'll probably focus again on the stitching, and of course that freaking vest I gotta finish up. But yeah, anyways, now I'm just rambling and mumbling. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for giving me a try. Thanks for listening. I feel like I should have said something else about something, but I don't know what it is. Something on my camera. The ending is so hard. I just babble. Thanks for coming by. Yeah. I'm going to stop saying and trying to figure out what to say and shaking my camera. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next week.